Good afternoon, everyone. This is Blake. And as I was driving last night, my thought was about the vaccination debate, the politics behind it, the who's right and who's wrong, those that want to appear to be something they are not, in the form of a savior. And my reference is those who live on social media, who don't have any type of platform outside of social media. If they heard gunshots, they'd be the first one to push somebody in front of them. I'm saying this to say, respectfully, how fearful these people really are. Anybody can say something to make themselves look good, feel good, and when you have the support from friends that clap out of identity, or should I say, out of identity, and you multiply that by the hundreds, then for someone who's new to this, in their mind, you appear to be something of importance. That could be no further from the truth. Which leads me to say how unimportant people really are. Unimportant when you throw darts, then you hide. That's peekaboo. That's not keeping it real. That's not being genuine. That's not integrity. That's being fake. If you have a situation that has arisen where you really feel people need to know this, then make it clear your position is only on this platform. Make it clear that this is as far as you're willing to take it. Don't leave it up to others to make it appear that you are more than you really are. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Now, we live in the age of social media. It's easy to hide. It's easy to say something and then duck and see who it hits. I've had personal experiences with a number of people that I've challenged, didn't know them, but we were on a connected posting, and some that I did know. But either way, the challenge, yep, that's what I do. Well, I don't anymore because I know that it's not worth it, and those people are like the people that I'm mentioning now. So with that said, I'm sharing this because this is my understanding, my view. I don't take this stuff on some emotional level where these people know what they're talking about. Let's assume that they do know what they're talking about. Why are you eliminating this powerful, factual, truthful information to... Let me put it this way. It's like someone who's drunk and they just start hurling shit, and then they go to sleep in a drunken nod, don't remember what they said. Well, these people oftentimes are drunk off of their own limited intellect, their own limited discernment, their own limited way of understanding something. There's nothing perpetual about their growth or development. It's just like the dog chasing the tail. Every now and then I'll pop off. Then I go back into my rabbit hole. That's what I get out of people who do this. Now back to the vaccine debate. It's the latest of many. It's no different than anything else where there are opposing views. These opposing views, from my perspective, set the tone for what the government will do next. For what the government will do next. Keep the pressure on. Keep the little people divided. Keep them bickering amongst one another. Because they'll get tired and they go back into their rabbit holes. I'm not saying that people shouldn't express themselves, but I am saying if you're going to be about it, stand up, goddammit, and be about it. Don't be like that on one platform and not be like that on any other. That is being hypocritical. That is playing peekaboo. That is appearing to be something honorable that you're really not. If you say, this is how I feel, and this is as far as I can take it, and this is it, because it's easy. That's the obvious reasoning. It's easy, it's comfortable to respond when there's no clapback. I see it a lot on Twitter. I see it on Facebook too. I see a lot on Twitter. But, you know, you can't change somebody from feeling that because they feel the momentum, the comfort, and knowing that people will back them up. It makes them feel like they've arrived at a certain place in their discernment lifestyle, if that makes sense. But for me, I'm going to continue to push for my understanding about things, and where I connect with people, where I don't, then I don't. Where I do, then I do. But I'm not going to back down. This isn't about vaccinated versus not vaccinated. It's more about the principle of people who do differ that can sit at the same table, which is the minority, which is the rarity. Yeah. Because a lot of opposing sides bark, but as soon as that gate opens, they lost all the growl. So those are those false appearances that I'm referencing. But I want people to be able to step outside their comfort zone. Yes, I want people to be able to share where they're at and why they're at. And I know that these tasks, these topics that I'm taking on are going to fall on deaf ears for the most part, because people just aren't built like they appear to be. Paper thin. But anyway, I'm going to my next documentary that I'm going to put out is going to have some of that flavor, where different sides, opposing views, come on to the table. Let's sit, let's talk. Why are we opposing, without being negative or being inflammatory? Just be yourself. Allow things to be what they are. All right, this is Blake 2022 for now, and I'm going to sign off with more to come. Word.